And when I look into her eyes, I know that she can never get enough of me. Your body high me like me. When we do it, skin to skin. Then as the rush they increase, I feel the drip in your feet. Shorty say she feel the she grab my neck and she whisper please. Shorty give me that splash from my chest to my knees. Yeah. Shorty got a lot in her bucket list. I give her number one, she need a bucket quick. And when we done, she feel me like a majesty. Grip. Round two, quick. Round to the lip. Next day we go do one for your place. Make sure that your daddy is known. Make sure that your mommy is known. Switch off that television. Netflix know what I came here for. Shorty better shut your door, cause I know when this stop me ball. Shorty like you when I grill a hoe. When I finish I go.
Okay, I like this mix. Yeah, to restart this one.
My temperature rising. You be my queen, I don't need no rules. It's a love song, I don't need no blues. Be my sugar, I don't need no juice. Baby, loving you is a must, yeah. What 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 loving you is a must.
This is DJ Star.
From a distance, girl, I'm feeling good. Steady on the grind, I'll be making moves. Cause I want to satisfy you. Cause you my medicine, cause you my remedy. I could get by your side. Girl, we can never go wrong. We no go use your body, yo. No go use your do test wrong. But don't me, I no go do it, yeah. You know which one, you know. Nobody else can take your throne. Whenever you need, come out from. Be your Superman, be my queen, I don't need no rules. It's a love song, I don't need no blues. Be my sugar, I don't need no juice. Baby, loving you is a must. Whatever done, girl, I have no clue. From a distance, girl, I'm feeling good. Steady on the grind, I'll be making moves. Cause I want to satisfy you. Cause you my medicine. Cause you my medicine. You don't put in my phone and dread. You make a bicycle and a barrel. Don't be my eyes, you know what you done. Don't be my eyes, you know what you done. Don't be my eyes, you know what you done.
It's your boy J Slug, the Gator Rose of Rap Tree. You know what time it is, and I'm hanging out here with the Shoppy Boy, the Show Boy, the International Boy, DJ Spark it up, man, nigga.
Don't be my eyes, you know what you done. Don't be my eyes, you know what you done. Don't be my eyes, you know what you done. Cause I'm the umbrella. I thought we didn't be together. Give you my necklace, better. Give you my last card, better. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, better. Show you my best friend. I give you my last card, better. Everything I could like, on that. You love me, I know, all of it, you understand. That's the way you do me, understand. All of my fans are busy, I don't mind, I pick it content. I don't fight the uniform man. All the work can fix the problem. Turn the fire, that is it. Give it, I'm to leave you. Turn the fire, that is it. I thought we didn't be together. Give you my necklace, better. Give you my last card, better. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, better. Show you my best friend. I give you my last card, better. Everything I could write, under. You love me, I know, understand. That's the way you do me, kapukumba. Waka from Transamadi, till I let me in, she come with a loco. Baby, make I give you solid, make I even mix am with a little walk out. You let me she dey feel am da 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 She said make I put it in, She said feel infinity, oh, infinity, oh. She said make I put it in, put it in. Yeah, take Kalauska, cover me like babushka. Would you like to Kenakiwa? And your body a different animal. Sangalo me like a JJ. Make I beat her like I'm Sonny Wiki. This what you do with the banana. With the time if you go get us for banana. Very much show yourself. Do what you do. Use Kayamata, you feel use Juju. They don't play me your tape for artillery. You dey use collect boy salary. Make I put firewood for the fire. Send you the wire. Now you are go am and I no go retire. Bedroom boys be like say you did for the choir. Do they mean so lati do me lala. Da 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 da. She feel da 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 da.
God.
I'm high on life, wanna meditate. So allow me, make I enjoy life. Cause problem not the finish, oh. Every day different wahala. Problem not the finish, oh. I just wanna party every day. I just wanna party every day. So pass me the dutchie. Pretty girl, come 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 pass me the dutchie.
I had this.
Pass me the dutchie. Pretty girl, come wine pon the cocky. 10 toes, one girl, make it touch it. Touch it.
First, I had it.
And bend over, shut up. And bend over, shut up. And bend over, shut up. And bend over, back up and bend over. Let your back up to the fucking
Okay, all set, let's go. We're ready to pitch this.
I want to dance and party to the rhythm of my body. I just wanna party every day. I just wanna party every day. So pass me the dutchie. Pretty girl, come wine pon the cocky. 10 toes, one girl, make it touch it. Pass me the dutchie. Pretty girl, come wine pon the cocky. 10 toes, one girl, make it touch it. Puff, pass. My Mary Jane. I'm high on life, wanna meditate. So allow me, make I enjoy life. It's problem with the finish, oh. Every day different wahala. Problem with the finish, oh. Pass me the dutchie. Pretty girl, come wine pon the cocky. 10 toes, one girl, make it
Energy, IG.org, baby.
Sexy love what she need for my bad boy like me. Yeah. Sexy kiss is the thing that she ain't for my lips. Yeah. And when I look into her eyes, I know that she can never get enough of me. Your body high me like me. When we do it, skin to skin. And as the rush they increase, I feel the drip in your V. Shorty say she feeling so. She grab my neck and she whisper please. Shorty give me that splash from my chest to my knees. Yeah. Shorty got a lot in her bucket list. I give her number one, she need a bucket quick. And when we done, she feel me like a majesty. Grip, 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 grip. Round two, grip, grip, grip.
We got it.
Next day we go do one for your place. Make sure that your daddy is known. Make sure that your mommy is known. Switch off that television. Netflix know what I came here for. Shawty better shut your door, cause I know when this stop me ball. Shawty like it when I grill a hoe. When I finish I go.
I'll make it a go. No touch it time.
Because me I don't get time. Baby don't keep my.
Oh. Kill the vibe. OMG. Look, you're doing that. Gotta get shit together. Okay. Chew. Everybody meet I don't know, what are we gonna name? What are we gonna name them? Construction Mike? No, that's too corny. Too corny. Let's come up with another name. What the hell is going on here? There we go. I don't know. Let's go with I don't know. We'll come up with something. Okay. ND. Okay. All right. We're back in action. We're back in action. Back action. Action.
DJ Spark, that turntable reason. I used to say so, come off it.
Back up and bend over. Let your back up do the talking over. Say, I want to try my life. I want to be happy. I want to dance and party to the rhythm of my body. I just wanna party every day. I just wanna party every day. So pass me the dutchie.
We're gonna speak this truck into existence. We don't know when it's gonna be released, but it's. Come on, Cyber. Come on, Cyber. Pass me the Cyber. Pass me the Cyber. Pass me the Cyber. Pass me the Cyber truck. Pass me the Cyber truck. Pass me the Cyber. All right, let that settle.
Yeah. Sexy love what she need from my bad boy like me. Yeah. Sexy kisses the thing that she ain't from.
Getting ready for virtual presentation. Make sure this proposal is nice and neat. Put that on it. Put the stank on it.
When we do it, skin to skin. And as it all increase, I feel the drip in your feet.
Pull out the notes here to see what we recommended.
Give me that splash from my chest to my knees.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's good. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shorty got a lot in her bucket list. I give her number one, she need a bucket quick. And when we done, she feel me like a majesty. Grip. Round two, quick. Round three, the next day we go do one for your place. Make sure that your daddy is known. Make sure that your mommy is known. Switch off that television. Netflix on what I came here for. Shorty better shut your door, cause I know one disturb me more. Shorty like it when I grill a hoe. When I finish I go.
Blair, make it go. Don't touch it.
Because me I don't get time for me. Baby, don't keep my vibe for me. Shall we go make up till the morning? Oh man, need to make up when you love take us all darling. If we do, I make me softly now. Cause all my money I go give to the dollar, I'm a shy you. Yeah. I believe you. See your love is on the same, no. Now only you every day, more. In my head when you crazy, so baby, girl, for you I'm mad all the time, oh. Then I'll be quench out a flame, oh. And I'm not afraid to let you know, say. Still now you're one, and I'm loving the things you can make me do now. Go shorty, don't treat me like a fool now. Oh baby girl, I know be you now. Go shorty, now me be one for you now. Say every morning, every night, every day, oh my baby.
Inventory check. Come on. Give me some good news.
Somebody called you Popo on my baby, oh. One man down on the love highway. Give me my share. I'ma do the back by me, oh. Look what you done to me. Look what you done to me, oh my. Somebody called you Popo. This love, you gon' make me come into my baby, oh. Do me that I will love you, oh
that, bro. Your roof is not ideal.
Everywhere my no time to check calendar.
No time, you can keep my vibe. See what we're working with, man. Sad roof, bro.
Only wish baby be a daddy. Because me I don't get time for me. Baby don't keep my vibe.
Love me. No, him buff me. Them is excuse, they slap me. Same people when I turn, they go yab me. Alright, tell me where them they. When are they also want to try to stay. When are they also want to try to stay.
Get it out. Get that design request out.
I beg, no carry my blessing run. Today now you tomorrow fi be my turn. Show me love, not to show me python. We be the same for all who are kingdom. So me say, celebrate me. Now when I day alive, appreciate me. Now when I day alive, don't be say when I live this life, you gonna take me from my wife. Celebrate me. Now when I day alive, appreciate me. Now when I be alive, don't be say when I live this life, you will never come for my back. And them all for it, you be big name. If I OD, you be big name. I want to shake, you be big name. My brother young dog, you be big name. Oh, your man happy the dog, big name. First in Sagila, big name. Ejenewa, you be big name. Obi Kubana, you be big name. Actor Ede, you be big name. Ben Peters, you be big name. Tom Polo, you be big name. Ochacho, Ebelebe, you be big name. Okonjo, Ebeala, you be big name. Daddy Gaga, one name, you be big name. Oluwa, make me a big name. Make I put all my enemies in big shame. So me say, celebrate me. Now when I day alive, appreciate me. Now when I day alive, don't be say when I live this life, you gonna fake up celebrate me. Now when I day alive,
Jump up.
appreciate me. Now when I day alive, don't be say when I live this life, you gonna fake up Give me, waiting I deserve. If I supposed to put me for reserve. No go wait till I cry. Before you give me meat pie, cause they know that you be big name. Lucky Gardens, you be big name. Kabiyesi, Elegushi, you be big name. Obafemi Martins, you be big name. Tell me your lawyer, you be big name. Ibrahim Mahama, you be big name. Sledge for Ghana, you be big name. Spoy Chikudi, you be big name. Chief Ikuku, you be big name. Nasa Research, you be big name. Alfred Emile, you be big name. Charlie Apoka, you be big name. Big girl, CP, big name. Imabagi, Billy Boom, you be big name. Afusha Vera, you be big name. Patura Lanka, you be big name. What you want me to praise me? Now that I alive, appreciate me. Now that I alive, so this day when I live this life, you never I can't celebrate. I got you, but I'm not for this. I don't know, I'm over it. Just keep it around me. Yes, what you do for me?
This is what DJ don't want to fuck with.
I want to lose my last couple for your life.
That's good. Let's go. With the engineering cap on. Gotta engineer some shit. Stuff. Set.
Back off the music, let's go.
Money spoil you and your sister. Make us send round to your mama for Easter. And if you want you, mama, you know be lister. Yeah, you make a man go nuts. The way you said with your chest and butt. Then you make a man go. Come and let Oxlade do the rest.
Now we engineer. Oh yeah, it's coming to me. It's coming.
They get you something you to do me. Me, I wanna love you truly. Just like I said from a movie. I'll be like a Roman baby girl, check this. I'll be on your IG. I never call, never text shit. I don't do the DMs, tagging and all that. But every time you drop me a text, I'ma call back. I'll be right there next to you. In real life, treat you like a queen.
Man. Okay, I see it. I see the bonus. Move that sucker over there.
If I ever lose to the world, I can never lose to myself. If I ever run from the world, I can never run from myself. Even I don't see nobody, I will always see myself. Yeah, mommy, revelation is true. Looking at the camera, take a picture of cheese. Them say everything that picture sees. Them general oversee. Men marry men, women marry women. Nobody fake, God only scared of death. Pastor using black power. Father making love to his daughter. See people going to church of Satan. Which man worshiping Lucifer? If I ever lie to the world, I can never lie to myself. If I ever lose to the world, I can never lose to myself. If I ever run from the world, I can never run from myself. Before I don't see no God, I will always see myself. To never see that. I can get you for it now. For your love, I go. I don't say you to play. For your love, I go. I don't go take you play. Every time we go, no. Wanna take you forever.
Yeah, ready, final super DJ Naka Naka. DJ Spark on the mix. Repeat the song again. The girl just say so. DJ Spark, yeah, man.
I got take it for it tonight. For your love, I could fire down. Take it to I could fire down. Say I could fire down. Take it to I'm not tired. See I could fire down. See love was meant for you. I was spend my last pocket. For you, I never take anything great. I don't get take anything else. See I go take care of all I wanna go. Your love, they call me out of town. Baby, carry my baby for 9 months. Tell me now why baby, go wanna take you forever. Let me tell you something you don't know. Wanna take you forever. Said she want to go for tonight. I could take you for it tonight. She said she want to go for tonight. I could take you for it tonight. For your love, I could fire it.
Right there.
I don't wanna live my life for you. All over the news. Only God now know the kind of thing I do, the kind of thing we do. Man, I thank God I got the lead. Say God no, 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 I got the lead. Only one I comforting me. When these people they come back to me, man, I thank God I got the lead. Say God no, I got the lead. Only one I comforting me. When these people they come back to me, it's why I die sometimes. A little Henny and ice. Take a pity cool on my take a live this life. Oh, my leg.
If you don't design your own system, are you really doing it?
Anything you sell is in market you. Try to they look for my aspect you. They loud them at the handset you. Oh, me I know fi drag the shine. Oh, the one I be my catch it down. Me I know they try to connect the lights. I just want Charlie boy day, me Charlie boy day. Me not thank God I got the lead. Say God no, got the lead. Oh, look one I got the lead. When these people they got the lead. Me not thank God I got the lead. Say God no, got the lead. Oh, look one I got the lead. When these people they it's why I die. For the other woman, shop, oh yeah, woman. Imagine I see your body, puna, sweet like America. If I leave you, I go die. If I leave you, I go cry. If I leave you, I go turn. If I leave you, I go cry. I want to do. I want to do. Everywhere we go, one day it's you know. Okay. Tonight is me, tonight, you know me, tonight, I say for life, you know me, for life, you know me, Can't you see what I did, what I did? Can't you see what I did for you? If I leave you, I go die. 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 I want to do what you want to do. I want to be with you, no, no. I want to go inside everywhere where you go. I want to kiss you now.
Looking at she kill the goat. Looking at she spend money. Something must to kill a man. Sour, sour, sour day. Looking at she miss the flight. Agent man rebook the flight. I must do something tonight. Sour, sour, sour day. Cause her body sweet like chocolate. Let me done this the life. Let's go somewhere private and finish it in the way we start. Looking at you. Looking at you. No matter the size of oh yeah, she matter. I don't plan on before. I just see her my phone. I won't give up my all. She don't go regret on my call. Looking at she signed the check. Check your phone for bank a lot. I must do something tonight.
This is what DJ
Looking at she begin to dance. Go back and look alright. I must do something tonight. Sour, sour, sour. Cause her body sweet like chocolate. Well, let me done this the life. Let's go somewhere private and finish it in the way we start. Looking at you. Looking at you. No matter the size of oh yeah, she matter. I don't know before. I just see her like boss. I need to shoot like boss. I need to shoot like boss. I need to shoot like boss. I need to come you and say anything you tell me I take believe her. Showing me around like I lost my way. Telling all your friends and I meet me fail. Baby, see me, I don't they believe her. Tell me, make I know now. If you show me, make I know now. If you not
Word.
show me, make I know now. If you not love me, tell me, make I know now. Show me, make I know now. Show me, make I know now. If you don't show me, make I know now. If you don't love me, make you not touch me. If you don't need me, nobody talks to me. I take this love more seriously, yo. Maybe you're making no play me, yo. Nobody talks to you, love me. Don't play me. Don't play girls. Kiki. You don't be like say me I dey too tough. Make you not be like say I get blood. But at the other man you want to go and link up, oh baby. I know they say I live up on the dead club, but I'm the sickest thing that you can find in this world. And it doesn't matter, baby, got to choose one already. So tell me, make I know now. If you show me, make I know now. If you don't tell me, oh, make I know now. If you don't love me, oh, tell me, make I know now. If you show me, make I know now. If you don't tell me, oh, make I know now. If you don't love me, if you don't love say love me, oh. If you don't need me, oh, nobody don't say need me, oh. I take this love more seriously, yo. Maybe you're making a baby, yo. Nobody can say love me, yo. If I be no for that, tell me now, I wanna know. If I never fall down, no, I wanna know.
star DJ Spot, as you say so.
If you don't love me, then you don't say I love you. If you don't take me home, I take this love no seriously, yo. Baby, you're making you play me. Nobody don't say you love me. If you don't love me, if you don't say you love me, if you don't need me, nobody don't say me. This is another story, 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 this is another story. Oh my God, make a tell you nothing I go for a bullet. Go this big party inside my bullet. I went there with my best friend Kule they there with a girlfriend Shile. Ghetto girls and they like Takasufi. So many pretty girls they inside my mule. I just the one that said which can party, everything yeah, but everything there. Oh shit, I get many girls with they come from away. AJ boys and they like to throw away. Almost see go good. We just having fun. We won't carry on. Crazy just like make me stallion. But my girlfriend they yeah they turn me on. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on tight.
Getting that one right there. Let's go.
Hold on tight. Hold on, yeah.
Perfect design.
Hold on, yeah.
Are you up? Let's call up a Mr. Call Mr. Okay. Aurora. Okay. Storage. Let's make sure we add these suckers in there. I'm finna go on a straight end phase on there. Straight end phase. Shit, snap. Oh. Straight end phase 13. Let's do 13.4. Back up enough. Cost 17.419. Yes. Sounds about. Sounds about right. No obstruct. I think we should go stores on this one. Nope. Stores. I'm gonna back up everything. Get back. Get back. Come on, man. Where you at? All right, let's go back to the jam for a second, man. We're not ready. We're not ready. We're not ready.
I just want sharply take one photo before the baba them tell us to go. Oh shit, I get many girls with they come from away. AJ boys and they like to throw away. I'm a see go babe. I'm a see go babe. I'm a see go babe. I'm a see.
Say she want give me something for God. Look up back, no good daughter. What you got is something I desire. Fight it, daughter. Give me something for God. Look up back, no good daughter. What you got is something I desire.
Love my computer, baby.
I see something with a match my look. That is stuff. I can't move. And I can't stay with you. Catch my crew. Because I am a say from a neck, I could choose you again. I could choose you again. In my medicine, you took away my pain. I could choose you again. Come around. Every time I come around. Every time I come around. Every time I yes, I know. Come around. Every time I come around. Every time I come around. Every time I yes, I know. Pick up, tell me something I don't know. See, I said, what I do for my life. This is African, I walk and I ain't matter for my life. Make you mash it deep down inside. I did, hope you don't give it to me like that. This is really never beat it finish like that. Even if you're I never take my eyes away from visual.
Come on, man. Get it.
Now location take for mine.
I say if you know be spark, you know be anybody. I say if you know be spark, 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 you know be anybody.
TikTok was
DJ
Ain't no shit feeling.
Only one thing we know you like now, police. One wrong move, you come to my enemy. So make you no try me. Yeah, if you hit me like the Congo. I bet you think I know that shy show. Take a lady to the Congo. If we get hit, I get the shot.
Come on, man. No limit. God damn it. Come on, man. Huh? Dude, I'm in here. Hey, Ben. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Only one thing we know you like a police. One wrong move, you come to my enemy. So make you no try me. If you hit me like the Congo. I bet you think I'm not shy.
I'm texting him right now. It's like, I mean, damn, man, that M-Phase the pricing though, bro. I think it's just good. I think we're just gonna go with it.
What?
For anything micro, like right now, I'm about to pitch like a 9KW first go. I'm just gonna strap him with M-Phase 13.4 for 17.
Yeah. So you got the new G35.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, good.
This one right here.
Yeah, no, that's the old one.
Okay, this one right here. Oh, that's equal that. This one.
Nope, that's the old one.
Okay.
It's 30 version 35.
These are the three that I have.
Okay, I'll share with you.
Okay.
Been grinding for so long, they want to disturb my sleep. And
Oh my God.
my sleep, but night walker,
Alright, can you plug this shit in?
Yeah.
Can you plug this stuff in?
Of course.
guess you don't know. Love you, Tokyo, you make me slow mo. Yo, Coco, I heard the solo. Don't they follow, I don't they follow you. Don't be like that. I've been waiting, now I'm watching. Don't do like that. Now you I catch. Now money hide me fast. But if I say the truth, now you sweet me fast. Sweet me fast. Baby, make I. Fine baby, no be fine pass your mother. Fine baby, no be fine pass your mother. I love your sweet. She said, Papa, Mama, I love your sweet. She said, Papa, Mama, give me some sweet. Today your mind must stay. Today you must to stay. Today you got to stay. I don't try. I don't serve. I don't dare. I don't rise. I don't see many things. I don't wise. I'm not gonna talk too much. You get why? I don't hide. Don't be like that. I've been waiting that. I've been waiting that. I've been waiting that. I've been waiting. I've been watching. Don't do like that. Now you I catch. Now money hide me fast. But if I say the truth, now you sweet me fast. Sweet me fast. Baby, make I. Fine baby, no be fine pass your mother.
Alright, it's your favorite boy, Two Tigers Music, and you hanging out with DJ Spy. Don't touch the down.
Don't ever think that I'm too good for you. I'm a lucky man, girl, you don't
So I found my Cybertruck order, pre-order from 2019. I'm thinking, yeah, the $100 deposit, but I thought I was stuck because my dumbass ordered a single motor, but they let me go in there and change it. So I changed it to dual motor, because that's, I mean, if you look at it, that's 0 to 16 4.5 seconds with 10,500. That's it. I don't need the other one.
They can be all silver originally.
Yeah, so essentially, one of the reasons why this shit is very like revolutionary is that they have a steel shell, and they press that shit in the Giga press, and it just comes out like that. No painting, no nothing.
No.
What the? Like, that's the part that's more amazing, and so like it makes it prettier when you think of it like that. Like, it was ugly as hell to me at first, but then I'm like, holy shit, you don't paint anything. I mean, technically they do have some parts that they, calipers or whatever stuff, but a whole thing. There's no fail points.
Right. There's no rattling.
There's no, what the hell? Like, it's actually, there's debates about them saying, like, it might be too dangerous to get into an accident with it. Like, is it a moving tank? Like, should we be worried? But yeah, let's speak it into existence by 2023. Well, maybe. But they came out. Did you see the AI day? The AI day a couple of days ago.
No.
He's coming out with so they went into robotics. But this is the part that's crazy, is these things are going to be pretty much like the gas station tenants. Like, they'll be at superchargers. They'll charge up, and they can go to like trailers and all across the different parking lots and just go and do mobile charging and walk around. Yeah. So right now, like, let's say, for example, this is a supercharging station. Let's say right there, right? That robot can walk there, plug in itself, and then walk back around and charge your car right here. It's got FSD built in, the FSD chip built in. So it talks like it's in the same neural network as the car and the truck. So they pretty much can be. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty sick. Like what they just did right there, the AI chip. Like that's what I was watching. Like today, like yesterday. If you've seen like one of the YouTube guys, they talk about the FSD. But what they did was they have a chip there's silicon in the chip. The issues that they're having right now, like the silicon war, is that you can't get these chips to perform at a high rate. Like you gotta heat. The heat escaping is the issue, and like the holy grail issue of everything is like how fast can you clock your chip, and how fast can you take away the heat that it's producing. Optimizing that is the hardest part. So what they did was they sandwiched like a bunch of supposedly they sandwiched a bunch of silicon in between heat plates, and then these heat plates automatically disperse the heat away, and then like they like super cool hydro cool it away. So like that's what AI Day was about, and so that's gonna be inside the truck supposedly. That's the rumor. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy. It is. I mean, isn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, if you think about it. Oh yeah, that'll work for you. You know what? Ironically, this used to be my old. I had an old the Samsung Chromebook when I was here. Same thing like this, but the Samsung version. It's very versatile, but not for intense workloads. Starting to find that out. Oh my god. It's definitely a small world. A buddy of mine came over from Utah. He took a picture, and then supposedly he knows Clark, so Clark commented. He's like, yeah, it's a small world, dude. No, this is on Facebook, but so I have to. All right, I have to figure out how to replace that lumen. If they don't like it, or just if we're not selling end phase, I think we're fine not having to. Yeah. So essentially, this is what's going on. Really, I have about 4 to 7 of these lined up that I'm gonna. Yeah, these are regular GFE leads. So these are about 4 or 5 of them are ones that have been squeezed out from my calls, and then about 3, 4 of them are the ones that came in through the front end. So I got about maybe 8 meetings in there. 3, 4 of them are going to need a battery, maybe 5. But I'm trying to create a standard because I see all the different standards in this batch of 8. I see the 3 like common ways where we do batteries, and I just want to make sure that I have a set way that I can do that, so I could just hit it running at that point. So, yep, yeah. If you want to share that, I can. Let's throw this on this big screen. But yeah, that's kind of my goal. That kind of makes sense because there's a crap ton of really good battery leads I'm seeing, and they're actually the best transitions into solar. Solar's a no-brainer for them. So like, it's actually easier to have somebody with a higher ticket on their overall cost when they come from the battery side because they already come from the non-ROI side. So they understand a little bit that there's going to be spending. So it's easier to like. Exactly. So it gives us a lot more flexibility to actually design the right system for them versus like having to fight. Like the solar side sometimes are like almost fighting you about unrealistic expectations. It's like, no, you can't do that, but let's do this. It's kind of like babysitting it in general. So I think if I can have like a set 3, it's like, okay, you're this guy, you're this guy, you're this guy. Which is technically you're going to be the Powerwall guy. You're waiting for 12 months. If you want to back up all your stuff, it's going to be stores. If you just need to 6 months. I mean, we're backed up though, aren't we? That's what he said.
Do the separate agreement, so there's no home control.
Oh hell no! Yeah. By the way, okay, so specifically, how would you do that? What do you mean? Like you specific? We just I annotate that into the.
This is
into-
separate.
But loan wise, separate.
If it's loan, it has to be separate.
Okay, but so that's good because
Cash
mosaic.
is better than
Okay.
If it's cash, then do the.
Well, it used to be an issue back in the day because we can't. Like, it's hard to take out a few loans, but mosaic is fine now. Mosaic does a battery separate.
Yeah, and Mosaic will let me.
Does Goodly? I didn't check if Goodly does something similar.
Okay.
Really interesting. I called it.
Most of our customers are.
So it's that. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, that's good then. Okay.
Either cash.
No, that's good. I because I was saying we need to get the mosaic up even for the dealer program that we have because I was more comfortable with mosaic in general for a while, especially recently.
Yeah, the other one, open up a new, emergency.
Well, I mean, Locale was good for a while. I mean, they had a really cornered way of providing loans where it was a bunch of Solar City executives that kind of merged with a mortgage company for Loan Pal. So whenever Solar City disbanded into Tesla, there's a bunch of upper management that kind of went off and created a bunch of different ventures. One of them was Loan Pal, and like they were able to approve more people because they were building in refis within 6 months automatically. So what they did was they would go in there, and if you're refi material within 6 months, they'll refi you anyways. So they took on more risk. So they actually stretched their points a lot better. And so what they did was they'll say, okay, this person is 650 with this many points. Okay, they're not gonna qualify for this, but it looks like they have 70% equity in their home. Fuck it, pass it. And so that's how they were able to squeeze out, I think statistically about 15 to 18% more qualifications than almost everybody on the market at the time. For a while that's pretty good. Man, storm's getting crazy. Racing for direct strike. Oh god. No lumen. Okay. But doesn't the Enphase have like a little mini load management little thingy wingy that what's his name was asking them for? Huh? No. Their own little load management thing.
Oh, yeah. It's a different product itself.
Yeah, they have their own little Lumini then. So I need to check that on there real quick. Enphase load control. It's not the smart switch, is it?
No, it's called load something. Load control.
Introducing a load control. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, load.
Electricity, air conditioning, everything else. Hot tub, swimming pool, well pump, load control. Okay, all right. This is what we need right here. Okay, that's it. Okay, all right, sweet. So we got our Enphase stack. So I have a stack, so I'm gonna go with 13. So if I go with 13.44, you think I can squeeze in one or two ACs with a short start? Hey, yeah, okay. Kilowatt. 13.4 kilowatt. Load control, huh? Is it low? I know that's the downfall.
So, this is what it looks like.
But I think if we can load control, I think we can go lower. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, it means you're essentially not counting at the same time.
Right. Because, they did, like, I think even Lumen, when they did their presentation, they say statistically only 20% of your loads are on at any given point in your home. So right now, traditionally, we're trying to size batteries for 100% of your loads being on, like they're on all the time.
I'm not.
Right. Well, I'm saying traditionally that's how some people think about it in their head. That's why there's misconceptions about it, even about like, oh man, I thought batteries were gonna be lasting. No, I mean it's about how long you're gonna like how long is my phone battery gonna last? How long are you gonna talk on the phone? That's the conversation like we have to have. But it's easier. You're right. When I think this thing makes it so much easier though, dude.
Yeah, it's just like it's just really it's a lot harder than you think.
Hell, fuck yeah.
Situations like just yesterday, I realized that I was calculating so all the refrigerators have higher amperage, load amps too.
Yeah.
So I was assuming that all the refrigerators turn on at the exact same time, which is
Right.
so that created like
Yeah, you're right because the compressor is gonna be on and off.
Still vetting these situations. So if anything doesn't look right, whoa, why is the thing 9 power on? I'll take a look at it. There's probably nothing.
Right. Yeah.
But it's getting close. We're getting close.
That's good. You know, I was gonna steal Savon's that little, what is it called? The ugly electrician's little booklet. It's called Ugly. It's called Ugly's Electrician, like little reference book. Like it's like a little handbook. Yeah, it's actually pretty badass. I think I'm gonna grab it and put it right here.
Hey, what's up?
Clocking out on Saturday. What's up, G?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm going to share this Road Calc with them. And then, so, would you just start working on that solar roof thing after that? Okay, sure. Okay. We got some. We need to do an agreement for 12 films. No.
Anyways, going to the close.
I'll forward you his most recent proposal.
Yeah, this is why M-Phase doesn't really want span, because they pretty much are creating their own little span.
Oh, I think they have to.
They have to. That's exactly. I mean, it is the journey. It's the most common journey. What's the right journey? I guess. I know. Well, I mean, you know what it tells me. It tells you. I mean, I've been saying this for a while. It's the software that matters. And I'm a big believer like in equipment agnostic designing, where yeah, very true. And so like a lot of people think like, okay, it says Tesla. All they did was they found the best equipment and just slapped their name on it. I mean, the Tesla solar roof was I mean, every time we went to like the Solar Roof International every few years, you can see the iteration from version 1, version 2, version 3. It was like JA Solar, Jinko. Like they were just cutting their own little wafers from the same manufacturer. It's no different.
Okay, yeah, it's no batteries, just solar and that. Just let me look at it before you shoot it off. Alright, so let me know when that's done and I'll get them out. Thank you.
Why is it slow? Wait, is load control? It's just showing software.
I'm not familiar with that over the apparently you can
No, what I'm
monitor for both circuits.
what my hunch I'm trying to get at is I think it's already built in. You just gotta pay maybe for software and then make sure that they wire it correctly. Let me see. It's crazy. If that's the case. I gotta check in a little bit more on the MPs.
Stephen, do you know how many Fronius inverters it is for whole buildings?
What's the size?
The size is 42.3.
Divided by the Fronius KW that's in the price estimator. It's like 15, I think. And there's a 25% cushion.
Of KW.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I'm just gonna share this with you for now, not Sammy, just so I can see if once I train on you, maybe I'll need to make some changes and things, but let's do it on your computer. Just black.
You want
Black.
on this?
You don't have it. He orders you a keyboard, right?
Yeah.
Hey Steven, for billings, he sent us usage data. So I'm not sure if we actually know how many sure starts he needs.
He needs, I went to the house, let me tell you what it is. Although it's probably in his usage and battery tab, because when we count his usage, right? I think it's two.
It says three in here.
Okay, let's see. He just has two.
Two? Okay. HOA?
Mhm. Um, Search.
After that, it's ready to be sent. HOA?
He's not responding, so I'm assuming no. And I know his neighborhood, so I don't think he does.
Okay.
So just say no for now.
All right, it's ready to send.
Is it a cockroach? Yes, it is. About the deep warranty NA. We don't need the sure specs. Because he doesn't have any patents.
Right.
Now, what is 42.3 divided by the what was it, 15 point something? What was the math?
Well, I did this.
You had calculate that funniest number of funniuses.
On the Aurora.
Well, no, let me show you just in case
Okay.
there's some variation from your. So what was the math you did? Oh, you just use these?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's right. You think it's right? I mean, this is using 3. Okay, I mean, maybe that's
Yeah,
right.
but
Yeah, it'll automatically spring and then simulate to see.
Are you using the 15s?
Because it should automatically calculate how many panels.
Right.
per
So
string.
what? Yeah. What is
it's gonna
40?
be like 2.8.
What's 42.2.8? 42.34 divided by what's the funniest? 15.0. 15.0. All right, good.
Yeah, so I think you always have to round up. Or
There's a 25%. There's 25% forgiveness. So buffer zone. So you can go if you have a 10 kW system, you can use a 7.5 kW Fronius because you got that 25% cushion. So this makes sense now, obviously. And furnaces are cheaper. So I always use furnace and ground mounts and stuff.
For ground mounts.
Yeah.
That's the groundy? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You put a fence here, so the backyard's smaller than it is, and he's gonna do crypto.
He's gonna what?
He's gonna mine crypto.
He's gonna mine. Oh my god.
144%.
No, you can't. Oh no. I mean, I could tell him 150
Yeah.
different reasons why he should have a different strategy, but still do solar, but not just mine it that way. But that's funny. That's good. I mean, it's good. I would throw a bunch of servers and take all that power and actually buy batteries also instead of go 140 and just stake my shit because that's where it's going anyway. So he's pretty much building for he's pretty much it's like a pump and dump. He's building for holding the cards where everybody else is selling all their graphics cards and moving to the other protocol and all the it's pretty much
talking about like
Here, there's no drying.
that's funny.
So, yeah. So let's just do 25% on completion of project with 25%.
Only.
Hey, were you talking about computer graphics cards?
Yeah, so essentially the way they mine crypto right now is through graphics cards, right?
Oh, okay.
So because that's traditionally used to be regular memory, but as as more there's finite amount of Bitcoin, right, or whatever coin that they have, and so once they mine, it gets harder and harder to mine. So the graphics cards have to be smarter and harder working. So right now they need gaming cards, and so that's why like gamers are pissed off at miners because they got the prices up way too high.
Oh, so that's why there's a shortage?
Hell yeah,
Graphics
they're
cards?
just dude, they're in all the groups and just globbing up any graphics card that they can grab.
Is it also because of like the chip shortage of everything?
Yeah, I mean, that has a little to do with it too. But the chip is in the mother. The chip is not the. I guess it is in the graphics cards too, but it's more of the motherboard for the processing chip. I mean, the graphics card is more of. I guess it would have a chip in it too. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I assume.
but I mean, the mining has considerable amount to do with it. Why they can't keep it on the
Yeah, I
shelf.
gotta keep that in mind. I'm trying to sell my desktop and it has a 2080 Secret, and I feel like I could mark it up because of the shortage. And
Oh
because
yeah, you can mark it. Crazy.
that's a badass graphics card.
Yeah, you can mark the shit. I mean, graphics card right now you can sell it for whatever you want, almost. But it's the right way to. What I was saying is just the right way to do it. Where I guess it's still worth it, but I don't know. It's just
See how much
could be
mine's worth.
could be dangerous. Trying to mine crypto.
Six CPUs.
Okay, so go 25% on agreement. Go 32.5% first day of installation. 32% completion of installation.
32.
You already know. We're going live.
Completion day.
Whoa.
Installation.
Hmm? Oh yeah.
All right, send it off.
Okay. Damn. This whole time. Oh, I'm like, what the hell? Whoa. Like this. Why can I not use my business? This stream contains paper money. Hey, I warned a brother. That's what it is for. Surprise, surprise. That's what it's for. What? On the calculator, when you do download, why doesn't it download it? Why does it put
Which calculator?
push to database? Wait, when you upload on the calculator?
The pricing estimator?
Mm-hmm. Well, I have another question actually. What's the upload button that pushes to the database?
I don't know. I've never used that.
Interesting.
You can't even click out of it once you click that.
Exactly.
You're
I'm
stuck in-
reloading. I'm
oh,
out.
Shit.
I'm reloading.
I submitted something.
Well, we'll see with some empty shit somewhere. We know whose project that is. Yeah, FZ. Let's go. Real stores. Man. It's the big dilemma. think we're. Or do you want?
You know what I'm doing, gentlemen? I'm building the machine that builds the machine.
Mm,
That's what I'm
that's
doing.
that's a good way to look at it. Oh shit! Okay, there we go. New. Interesting. So they do have mini microinverters in there. Holy crap! That is insane.
All right, so yeah, let's look at it on your screen so you can mess around with it. I shared it with you. It should be in your email. It's 35. Most recent number. Just look in your emails. You're gonna invite it. All right, see it? Okay. So basically what you do is you, this is how you predict if somebody doesn't give you their, well,
Right.
if they don't give you their backup, they need to give you their LRA, and if not, you use the average.
Yep.
Starting on the top, right?
75. So let's go through one
Hold on,
right
hold
now.
on. Hold on. There's something hidden here. Second. So you start by just entering the production in the top left. So just enter like a dummy production number that you got from pretending you got it from Aurora. Annual production. And then you enter the number of solar panels. And the watts per panel. Okay. So now we just so let's now we do their usage, and so we can either what we basically do here is combine the we match the usage based on to get to their appliances.
Right.
So you go to how many HVACs they use, so let's say that their usage is 15,000, right?
I was going 20 because it's one specific person I'm thinking of.
You want to do 20?
Yeah.
So this current situation, you'll see produces, this is the usage it spits out. So based on these appliances,
based on these
that's
appliances.
right.
So we need to get close to over there. So we're going to have washer, dryer, TV. They're going to have 4 of them. And then we're going to have Wi-Fi. We got a fish tank. We got a pool. We got one of those right there. Well, we got one of those. Oh, no, we got 2 of those. No, that's one well, actually. Lights. I think we're going to go bump them to 15. Yes, EV car all day. Yeah, so we're already there.
Okay.
Oh, EV car gets them up. I think I'm not going to do EV car on this calculation for them then. That's what we got, I think.
So then,
Washing machine.
So we're using the average HVAC LRA up there on the top left or middle up there, 75. So you would get their LRAs from their HVACs. You have them send you a picture if you have it. If you don't have the data, then that's the national average right there for HVACs.
Yep.
75. And then we're going to assume that they're going to have sure starts.
Yes.
Right?
Where they at?
Sure starts is already calced in based on the number of HVACs because you just attach the sure starts.
Oh.
So, and then go up here or wherever, scroll up.
Let's try to scroll.
Is it delayed or something? Are you scrolling or am I scrolling? Oh, you're
No,
scrolling.
it's
Okay.
the
Okay,
thing-
so go to the left.
I didn't bring the little
So go to the left.
To the left.
Go all the way up. I mean the other way up. Yeah. So is that the usage you want? 23?
Yes.
Okay.
So essentially, let's say that there's that he came in with 20,000 as an estimate
Yeah.
based on our load analysis. We got 23 and some change that we're gonna need to back up.
Mhm.
Now it's a matter of figuring out which ones are gonna actually be backed up. But in this case, we're going to do.
So based on the amperage, he's going to need either 4 power walls or that kW of the end phase.
Damn, that's a lot.
It is. And now we know why Tesla recommends so many. But there's a way around it. So what you can say is, all right, so right now we're backing up everything under the sun. Do
That's
we
true.
really need to back up the
Yeah.
I think I've already got a pre-programmed, so you don't actually back up. Let me see something.
I mean, now I know that I can jump in on this and say we can do almost for sure half, if not even 1/3, if we're going to do a partial backup of emergencies.
Yeah. So this assumes already, just so you know, that we're not going to do the e-heater and the HVAC at the same time. So that's not messing with the amperage.
Really?
Yeah, that's just to calculate the kWh for the year. But an amperage is what really determines the batteries. So we have to get this down. So we're like, all right, so maybe
What amperage at right now on this calculator?
what's that? I
Where's
hid
it?
it. I can let you see everything. And I kind of thought you would. This is going to be for.
Yeah, because what I would
Would that be
like
helpful
to
to you?
yeah,
All right, so
because
here, I'll
when
make
I do the
it-
consultations, actually last time it was really nice because I sat here and made the person choose right off this box right here. I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and start adding up. And then I added it up, and then I'm like, all right, in that case, let's go ahead and go with this menu.
So here it is.
But I would hide eventually I would hide this part though. On
Which
this,
part?
This one.
Yeah. That's just for us. I couldn't hide the. I could not hide the. There we go. So now you see it. Like scroll up. Couldn't hide the photographs. Those are the amps. So they're not variable speed, right?
Oh,
Okay. So you can see the what's taking up all the amperage. It's the washer and the dryer. So you can say, hey, if you want, just you can have full home. Just don't run the washing machine and the
yeah,
dryer.
and that's why I mean load control is definitely all day.
Yeah, so
if you do load control,
just type in N under washing machine and dishwasher.
right. So now we can start
No,
assuming.
keep that the same.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
type the number N up here for no backup.
That is right here. Oh, the average home backup. Easy. Dishwasher. Easy. I mean, we're not gonna dishwash in the lights.
So now you're down to 3 walls.
35. Yeah. So I was thinking about 28 to 35. Could back up the home decently.
Mhm.
All right, sweet. That's good to know.
And the only time you'd really want to mess with the numbers here is if you're like, all right, let's just back up 1 HVAC. Then you would change it. You wouldn't say no backup. You'd just change that to 1.
Well, I'm back to being stores, I guess.
All right.
That's way too high. 28 to 35 is the goal. So, all right, let's go back here. Cost easy. It's 19 on that. Let's go there. Let's go. And let's get down to business here to 35. Let's go 30. Quick 30. 33 and some change. It's still not bad.
And the other thing that's here that I haven't explained to you is this. Let's look on your screen just so you can see it. So these numbers here. Oh, I hit it.
No, this is probably the wrong one.
Yeah, get out of that. Just delete those.
That's
from my
probably this
home.
one.
So this tells you what kind of power he's going to have during each month based on these batteries.
Average. Yeah,
So Jan through May, he's got friggin' ton.
Yeah, so
These one he's going to have to dial. He's going to be able to go 3/4 of this many hours, right? But if he just wants to have a backup all hours, then you just reduce the
and to be honest with
energy
you,
down to
look, I'm already
78.
starting to see how this is like easy to sell. Boom. Most of the volatility and storms are going to happen right here, anyways. And a lot of times he's going to have way enough to back up during those times, so we can afford these right here because it most likely
That's based on those assumptions.
right. And then guess what? On this time, what's going to happen? The sun hours are up, so that's going to encourage solar adoption. And
The solar is baked in there.
it's already baked in there. Well, still, you get my point. Like we can up the solar and
Oh,
get
for sure.
and get down to get them to 100 because at the summer hours we can. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, I like that. That's perfect because now this way I can kind of like have a reinsurance in my head that if I'm going to be downsizing him, I can understand that he's going to have those windows that I just don't want to take a risk on. So, and if they're like partial backup people that come in for this, that's all they care about for the most part. Like if I can prevent this thing from going out in August or October or September, I should be good for the most part. Or like January, like look,
remember
the
these
storm happened in February.
Right.
165.
These are averages, so maybe one day in July it's worse than this, or better, right? And the second thing is we don't want to give them this information. Just only verbal.
Oh no.
Most people think that this isn't possible. Like, I just need an idea. Here we go.
Oh yeah, no. To be honest with you, I would probably. This is my goal. So once you clean this up, this is what I'm gonna do. Watch this. Go to add tools, and I can get add on, and then essentially I can take it into a front app, just like you did the load calculator.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing, to be honest with you. It just makes this thing. So the pricing calculator.
Yeah.
This right here, there's a back end spreadsheet somewhere that's doing the calculations automatically, and somebody just is pulling that into a front face. So the way they do that is they go to, you create something here, and then you just pretty much grab an app for it from back there, and it'll just automatically pull.
IT's and all this main. You're saying that we could add an app for it?
Yeah, there's an app that'll actually pull this info.
Let's do that another day.
Yeah. In the long run. So essentially, that's kind of the goal. Is eventually, once you kind of have like tweak it all, everything like that, you can just boom, turn it into little.
That's cool.
Little apps.
All right, so there's two other tools you need. These usage tools. That's you type in the square footage on the bottom left here, and you'll just based on just any random that's going to be their usage. It's pretty accurate. It's just using a multiplier. So that would be 12,960.
That's the average. Yeah, that's about right.
It's about ballpark.
For average, that's average like newer home for sure.
All right, so here's production.
Well, let's go 6,000. Yeah, it's about right.
Surprisingly accurate.
About right. And it's still don't tell me these.
No. This is just a tool.
That's based on that. Yeah. That has nothing to do with square footage.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with that. So keep going. Let me finish. So let's see the production tool here. This is where you can produce. You can estimate the production.
Yep.
So that's a ground mount, no shade.
Oh, okay. Cool.
If it's a shady roof, 0.85.
Shady or shitty?
Shady. Same thing.
So if it's a shady roof.
Yep. 0.85.
So okay. So it's the percentage, the multiplier for the sun exposure almost is what it's.
It's a rule of thumb. Yes. It's pretty accurate.
Oops.
See how it drops.
That's awesome.
So 0.667 will be the Goldilocks. The reason why this can be useful is if you'll find ways to use this tool.
What is that? I'm already starting to brainstorm like a dozen different opportunities to put all this into a conversation.
Yeah.
And it actually gives us an authentic control of the situation, because we're not just like, okay, well, I need to calculate you before I just give you pricing. Like, we can have a controlled environment in terms of consultation, because we have a system in place that we're going to have. Mm-hmm. And that's what people want. Like David, like today, right now, that guy that I told you, mm-hmm. he's going to, like, he was just stressed, man. Like, he had a 14 kW system from Solar City. Mm-hmm. He's like, dude, I just want somebody to walk me through this, because I'm about to make another $30,000-$40,000 decision.
Yeah.
And so, like, this stuff right here, it just makes it a lot easier for me to be confident that we're going to back it up.
Yeah, totally. Let's scroll up in this example. Let's go to higher. So right now, the reason why this looks so good is that your usage is very close to the production. That's right. Basically 100%. That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
And technically, I mean, if you think about it, this is an average 100% backup.
What?
This is average 100% back. Like, when you look at it for production over 25 years, this is considered 100% backup when you average out the 12 months.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, 75 some days, what I'm saying, but over the 12 months. And that's why, like, we have issues sometimes when people think, okay, my thing's not producing in June. Well, I mean, a lot of your production comes in the spring and fall, where, you have a lot more production and your AC and stuff is down.
Totally. All right. So you understand these are just reference tools, right?
Yep.
They're not involved in this calculation at all. All right. So scroll down. We've already gone through these before. You can use these tools if the guy gave you only 3 or 4 months, right? You can populate these in, and then you use this. If you use D6, use this one here. D64, did I change the shit? I did. I'll have to update that. Anyway, you've used that before. Next time you want to use it, let me know. I will. So enter D80. Q. So now you know you can just copy. So this automatically just spits out from the data up above you typed in, the usage you did.
Yep.
And those are the two. If it's gas, you choose that one. If it's electric, you choose that one.
Yep.
And then that tool above it just is a way to calculate the usage if you don't have all the information.
That makes
That's
sense.
a few months. I'm wondering if I should put that at the bottom.
What?
It's because it's a
Which one?
the stuff that's not used as
spreadsheet.
much.
I'll tell you this. I like this right here for sure. That's badass. This is clutch right here. And then, yeah, this is for sure good too.
I just use that. The interface uses that chart in the calc. That's just more reference shit. I don't have to include them in there. That's just really, I couldn't hide them. I was trying to hide them and I couldn't hide them. I figured you'd want to see it. That's why I put it way down there so people don't go, what's this?
Yeah, no, I like it.
Okay. I don't know. There's so many different ways to lay this shit out. I said there's so many different ways to lay this shit out.
Yeah, that's
For
true.
now.
No, that's good. This is decent. That's way more than decent. What am I talking about?